As you just saw, the winter of 2017 was the same old feral control. I was then preparing for a moose hunt in northern British Columbia. However, my second trip still has not produced a result. In fact, I still haven't even got within bow range of a trophy bull moose in nearly 20 days of hunting in that region. I came home pretty disappointed, but I knew on my agenda was a trip down to the west coast of the South Island, New Zealand, to hunt tahr with my bow with my old mate Mark. Now, Mark called me. He said, BJ, you got to get your butt down here. There's tahr in the hills. There's a big high coming over the country. Weather's going to be perfect. We're going to chop her in. We're going to camp in there. It's going to be spot and stalk, public land. Excitement meter level off the scale. So I guess we're probably about halfway up the hill. We'd already spotted a few nannies and a small number of juvenile bulls. It was now early evening. We didn't have to wait much longer before we spotted a monster. That big old bull didn't stick around. He exited the scene not to be seen again. He didn't really offer me what I would call a good honest shot anyway, and that's the way hunting goes sometimes. However, an hour later on our way home, just about in the dark, we saw exactly what the doctor ordered. So with not getting the trophy photos that I really wanted to capture that animal, we set off back up there early the next morning. The tahr was there dead on the rock. We propped him up for these photos, and just look at this image. This image to me defines what tahr hunting is about. A big climb, a lucky shot, a beautiful animal, and a magnificent vista. This animal wasn't huge. Make no mistake, this isn't a huge trophy bull. He was about 4.5 years of age, but the hard graft involved, the experience, the fun that we had, for me, is a trophy in its own right. And had I gone home the next day without firing another arrow, I still would have been more than satisfied and grateful of the experience that I had. While we were sitting there after this photo session, having a rest, having a bit of a drink and something to eat, we had a welcome visitor. Just check out this parrot. Only in New Zealand can you have a parrot come out and check your game like this guy did. So we have 3 days left to hunt. From now on, Mark said that we were going to hunt the low country. We were going to hunt up the river. This was going to be a good old-fashioned West Coast gnarly bush encounter, and I couldn't wait.
I've just found some more prints here. We had a good whiff of what smelled like a musty old bull, and it could be anywhere in here, so it's time to load an arrow. Take things a bit more seriously and a bit slower, because it could end up being a very, very close shot. I've dialed back to 20 yards, and let's hope we can find something that's either asleep or feeding or something, so we can actually sneak up onto it. Ground's quite dry. Hasn't been raining here for a while, so it's quite noisy, so we really have to be quite careful, but still very exciting. God, you can't see in this bloody bush, it's so thick. God's sakes. Well, we came up here, we smelt them, we found some prints back there, and we got to, I don't know, 20 yards probably. Couldn't really see, and probably heard me. He's making too much noise, and he's gone, he's headed up the valley. Probably won't go far, because he probably only heard us, certainly wouldn't have smelt us. So, first encounter, but anyway, it's all good fun. I'm feeling fairly grumpy right now. I don't know, what do you have when you're grumpy when you're hunting? Cameron, got any ideas? Oh, Snickers.
The grumpy bastard.
This is Mark Malloy. Mark is the foremost, most alpine guide for Tahr and chamois, I think, in New Zealand, especially with the bow. He's shot a truckload of animals with that discipline in this very neck of the woods. He knows this area like the back of his hand. He's doubled as a cameraman for this trip, and it's been a real learning curve for me. It's like having a wealth of knowledge, you know, right behind me, and I'm sure we're going to get something sooner or later. It's going to happen. We've just smelt one. We've spooked one. We just need a bit of luck, mate.
Time will tell, won't it?
Time will tell.
So we found this bull. We put in a very short stalk to get a shot through the shrubbery. I had a window of opportunity like this through the undergrowth. I'm sure glad I was using fixed blade broadheads, because I had a real genuine fear that there was going to be some pruning along the way with taking that shot. I said it was 10 metres, but I actually think it was closer. What a heck of a hunt.
That was so close. It's like 10 metres. It was incredible. I thought he was pointing the other direction. Man, it doesn't get more exciting than that.
Well, here he is, after a big slog, climbing up rivers, pushing through bush, gnarly bush. We found this bull, I think he was about 30 metres from when we first saw him. Put in a sneak of probably 20 metres, and the shot was an easy 10 shot, easy 10-yard shot. It was pretty honest, double lungs, and he's made 50 yards down to here. So very, very pleased. It's got a beautiful, beautiful cape, and you know, these animals, part of the trophy is this hair. It's unreal, and it's beautiful colour too. They get quite blonde this time of year. And 6.5-year-old bull, so he's no spring chicken. Nice mature animal, and I could not be happier. Could not be happier.